Hello, how are we doing? Hey there, Anna. Hello, Saki. Hello, Skylar. Hello, Mama Moon. Hello, Rustic. Hello, Cassidy. Hello, JP. Hello, 1111. Hello, Liv. How are we doing tonight, everyone? Hey there, KTP. Hello, Liz. Hello, Lucy. I am doing all right. Hung out with my friends. We had a lot of fun. Been a good day. Girls are girling today, thank you. Can be harmful? The bear, I don't know what you're talking about. You just, the words can be harmful together, don't really say anything. Who won? Not the Red Sox. Would I say I'm passing? I would say I'm fucking gorgeous. Oh, shit. God damn it. God, what the fuck is happening? 1 second. Getting my Twitch set up. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Everything wrong is happening? Okay, cool. What gaming chair is this? I wouldn't call it a gaming chair. I would just call it a good chair. It's Secret Lab. Secret Lab. I don't know. Whatever makes a chair a gaming chair, but it's a good chair. It's a chair that I am happy with. Okay, everyone tap that screen. Let's get this Q&A started. How are we doing? Love the earrings? Thank you. So do I. They're made locally. Why am I not on my main? My main was banned. My main was banned for firearms. Like, literally. My main was banned for firearms. And when I appealed it, it was instantaneously denied. Right? It's ridiculous. Banned for a week. Banned for a week. How are we meeting and blocking tonight? It's a Q&A, so we have to go relatively light. We have to let people ask questions. Are sports toxic? Incredibly. Why am I so angry? If this is angry, well then damn, I don't want to know what livid is. Why are sports toxic? It's not the sport itself that's toxic. It's sports culture. Fandom culture, specifically. And you know, not just fandom culture, but also locker room culture. Yeah, it's just a very negative environment. There's a reason we have well over 1,000 NFL athletes, and we have what, one out gay gay athlete, it's because it's incredibly toxic masculinity. Same for sports. I mean, like when people are smashing TVs over sports or because their team lost, that's toxic. What is an innate sense of self? It is something that you feel within yourself. Is this my only backup? It is not. Not even close. I have many other backups. Do I watch sports? I do, a little bit. I watched a little bit of the Chicago game tonight. Chicago crushed New York, absolutely crushed them. What was the final score? 103-51 or something like that? Or 101-53? Jesus. See, yeah, hot Boss Lady Fun. Their city rioted when their team lost. Like, literally rioted. For the honor of Grayskull, yes. Do I think that cisgender women should be labeled cisgender? Absolutely. Transgender women are transgender. Cisgender women are cisgender. Do I mean Boston? I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure what did I say that was wrong? Let's oh, my moderator's on top of it. New York played Chicago and they got obliterated, 53 to like 101. Absolutely no contest. Angel Reese is goated already. What sport? Basketball. Did top surgery hurt? Yes. Out of my 2 surgeries, top surgery was significantly more painful than bottom surgery. My top surgery, the pain averaged like a 7 or an 8 out of 10, but that was for 3 days. After day 3, that pain just disappeared. Bottom surgery, pain averaged between a 4 and a 6 out of 10. I appreciate you letting me know which counts to block, Envy. I appreciate that. Yeah, there are some people out there watching right now. I have enough enemies. There's no need for more enemies. But yeah, okay, so my bottom surgery, the pain averaged between a 4 and a 6 out of 10, but that pain lasted for ages, whereas my top surgery pain only lasted a few days. Do I think trans women should be allowed to play in women's sports? Absolutely. Of course. Why should we not be able to play sports? I was here one day and my phone died in the middle of our talk. Don't think you was being rude. All right, that's good to know, Suki. Some people just disappear on me sometimes, and I don't know. Is it $0 for today or for this live? This is for this live. We already raised $146. We raised $152 in the morning live. $152 in the morning live, guys. And my goal is to raise $100 per live. I don't know if that's going to happen for a Q&A, for a late night Q&A, but might as well try, right? We're trying to raise money to get a family out of Gaza. Just a nice cue, not mad, but why do you block people who are upset at things you have done? I block toxic people. I block people who harass me. There's a difference between offering criticism and, hey, I've done a lot of things that deserve criticism. I want to be clear about that. I've done a lot of things that deserve criticism. And those are things that I work on. I talk about those things with my team. We make a plan for how to do better for going forwards. And that's what happens. Was my doctor someone who specialized in gender affirmation surgery? Yes, I had a doctor that exclusively does gender affirming surgeries. Do I have any scarring? I have a scar right underneath here. Those scars will typically be fully healed about a year after surgery. I had my surgery in September, so I got a ways to go yet for the healing, for the scar to heal. Downstairs, I have no significant scarring at all. There's discoloration between the skin that was used on the inside and the skin that was used on the outside, and there's a clear line where you can see where those two different skins meet, but I would not say that there's a scar there. Will I ever get to stop dilating? If I ever decide that I don't want to have a vaginal canal, then yes. I love the Chloe Price shirt, thank you. Is the duo on Friday? Yes, it is. The Mel Adora duo is still happening. It is still on Friday, still 7 p.m. Eastern. When is speed dating? I have not decided. Will the live duo also be a fundraiser? I have to talk about that with Mel. I don't want to put Mel on the spot. For me, yeah, any money sent to me will be going towards this. Brooke, your attitude in that question kind of makes me not want to bring you up. Do other activities count as dilation? The answer is yes, conditionally. For my surgeon, she requires two things. She requires a 30-minute session, and she requires that it be able to reach the back and stretch you out. So if whatever you're doing lasts at least 30 minutes and is able to stretch out, stretch you width-wise and depth-wise, then yes, it counts. Thanks for the answer. I've always been curious. No problem. That's a totally valid question. 100%. Brooks a supporter? Okay. Brooks a supporter? Okay, fine. Brooks gone. Hello, 1111. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing all right. I've had you up here before, right?
Yes. I'm 27. So.
All right, fantastic. All right, what would you like to ask?
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily like a question for you, but it does pertain to surgery. I don't know if maybe me asking this is like too much, but I do have a friend on TikTok. He's trying to raise money for top surgery, and I think I might have messaged you on like the Discord, but like I completely understand if you've just like been busy. I don't know if that's something, because like I know that you have like a lot of influence, and I just wanted to come to you with that because I want to help my friend out.
There is something you can do that can help your friend. Point them to Point of Pride. Point of Pride helps people pay for, just straight up helps people pay for their gender affirming care, any type of gender affirming care. So put them in touch with Point of Pride. Mercury Stardust and Jory just raised $2 million for Point of Pride. Last year they raised $2 million as well. So it's a pretty well-funded charity. Obviously, they receive a lot of requests. Can't make any guarantees, but still, reach out to Point of Pride.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought I'd ask because, like, I know that you have a lot of influence, and I believe I messaged you about it on like the Discord, but yeah, no, I was just curious what you thought. I'm actually kind of, you know, helping him out by bringing awareness, and you know, during Pride Month when I do my YouTube videos, I want to try to have my platform where I raise some money for Point of Pride and everything. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd ask you about it. So.
Okay, I appreciate you coming up, but yeah, check out Point of Pride. I just can't fundraise for everyone. I can't. There's too many people.
Okay.
But there are places that are designed to help people that need some financial help, and Point of Pride is a fantastic source. And I donate to, unless I'm doing something like this or raising money for an HPI month or something like that, I myself donate a percentage of my income to Point of Pride every week. So yeah, please consider. I don't know why I pointed at this. Please consider Point of Pride.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I did send you a message, so I mean, I don't know if you'd want to like give them like some support. I don't know. I don't know if that's asking too much. I just really want to help them out because like I know that they're dealing with like a lot of like gender dysphoria so right now, and I really feel bad for them.
What's their name? If it's okay to share, don't share if it's not okay to share.
I was gonna say I already asked him. I told him that I was gonna be reaching out to you, and he said it was totally fine. It's Coach Alex. I actually sent you. Yeah, I sent you a message on like the Discord of this of their TikTok. So.
I don't know that I can help them financially, but I can say, Coach Alex, you're a badass. I see you. You're valid, and there's an entire community out there that wants to help you as much as they can. Reach out to Point of Pride. Point of Pride is an amazing organization. They are better suited to help you than I am, as far as actually getting the care that you need. Other than that, you got all the support and love that I can possibly offer you.
I was gonna say I've been doing everything I can by promoting him on my TikTok and my YouTube. I've been trying to do everything because I really feel for him. Like he's been really like breaking down mentally, and it's like when you witness somebody who's dealing with gender dysphoria like that, it's like you really feel for them, you know. It's just so I wanted to help out any way I could. So
well, it sounds like they have a good friend in their corner, and that makes all the difference in the world.
Yes, I'm trying. Yeah. I'm trying.
Yeah, well, you're doing amazing.
All right, well, thank you so much for bringing me up here. Love you, Adora.
No problem.
You have a good night.
You have a good one.
Bye.
My kitty is being super adorable right now. All right, so I have a little announcement to make, guys. What was I gonna say? I'm shutting down my Patreon. My Patreon is going to shut down soon. Not immediately. I want to give people a chance to read the post that I made on Patreon so that they know exactly what's going on. But I'm shutting down Patreon, and I'm moving the whole operation from Patreon to Twitch. All the benefits that you get on Patreon will be available on Twitch for the same price, with one key difference. You will get way more content on Twitch. Way more content on Twitch. Why am I shutting down the Patreon? Because I can do it better on Twitch, way better on Twitch. I will. Okay, Kitty. I love you, Kitty, but you're not super graceful. I will still be on Twitch. If you subscribe to my Twitch, you will still get you will get all of my live replays. All of my live replays immediately after the live. Immediately. Rather than having to wait a week at a time for me to to upload one, you'll get all that content immediately. Yeah, the replays go quite a ways back. If I decide to stop dilation, is it dangerous to have a canal? Like when you're elderly? Not that I'm aware of. No, you just lose depth, that's all. You lose width and you lose depth. It eventually basically just makes it so that you don't have a hole down there. So no, you don't. Not dilating is just going to result in a loss of depth. It's not going to put you at risk. Does bottom surgery sterilize you? Yes. Hello, Brooke. How you doing?
Good. Hi, Adora. I'm 34.
Fantastic.
I think that one of the questions actually just kind of got answered. Were you going to say something? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nope, I was just going to ask you what you wanted to ask. That's all.
Oh, okay. So I didn't want to go to that sensitive topic and then go ask a strange question. But so you had said that with the bottom surgery and the dilation, you won't, or that you might lose depth, but it doesn't cause a risk. So I've worked in a nursing home for 15 years. So say that in 15 years, trans people that have had bottom surgery end up in a nursing home, does that dilation, is that something, if they do have to stop it because of circumstances like that, will it, what are the risks of that? It's a sincere question. I'm super curious, and I don't
stopping dilation.
Yeah.
The only risk that I'm aware of for stopping dilation is loss of width and depth. I am not aware of any increased risk of infections or anything else. Doesn't mean that it's not a thing, but it's nothing. I'm not aware of any increased risk when losing your canal.
Okay, so I mean, essentially, it's kind of like a cis woman not having intercourse for a while. It would kind of tighten up, correct? Like like you're saying, it would lose its depth and width.
Yep.
Okay, that was kind of my question. I was just curious because I know that you have to dilate for a long time, right?
Well, it depends on where we are in our recovery stage. If we're early on, we're dilating constantly, every single day, every free moment of our day, we're fucking dilating. It's rough. It's rough for a few months.
Right.
But what was I gonna say? But after a year, I'm a bit north of a year at this point, so I'm just dilating once or twice a week as needed.
Oh, nice. Okay. I just didn't know how that worked. And then my last question is, and this might sound funny, but if you're having intercourse, do you still have to dilate, or is that considered dilation?
It depends on the quality of the intercourse.
Ah, man. Okay.
Yeah. So if whatever intercourse it is can last 30 minutes, can reach all the way to the back for the entire 30 minutes, and can stretch you out, then it counts. And if it can't do those things, it doesn't.
So you gotta dilate for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. I just figured I would ask. All right. Thank you, Adora.
No problem.
I will let whoever's next come up. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
So those of you who are curious, my Twitch is Adorable Rainbow Fist. So yeah, don't subscribe to my Patreon. My Patreon will be shutting down in the next few weeks. I'm going to be letting everyone over there know to cancel their subscriptions. And I'm moving all the content that I was posting to my Patreon to my Twitch, in order to streamline things, farm life. The quality of the content will be, the frequency of the content will be significantly higher. Essentially, every single live that I stream to Twitch will be immediately available after that live to watch again. Do I ever get weird tingling or numbness? Sorry if I'm uncomfortable. No. So now that I'm considered to be fully healed, no, there's never any weird numbness. There's never any weird tingling or anything like that. I do still occasionally get pain spikes. They're really, really quick pain spikes, but no. Will we have to pay on Twitch? Watching my live will be free. Watching my live replays will cost $5 a month. Watching the live, 100% free. Watching the old streams, $5 a month. How much were my surgeries? $19,000 for bottom surgery, $6,000 for the hospital, $4,000 for the hotel. Top surgery, $6,000, hospital $1,500, hotel $2,000. Have I ever had any surgeries before your gender affirming ones? Nope, no surgeries before then. How can you ever be fully healed from a wound that must be kept open forever? Yeah, it's healed. It is sealed off from, like, there's nothing that's open about it. There's no incisions that are open. All the muscles are connected. The tissue is connected. The nerves are all connected. Everything's functioning as intended. Get Pumpka. Where Pumpka? There we go. Ooh, I see another person. Okay. Do you remember dreaming during the surgery? No. The beautiful thing about, no problem, Hachi. Thank you, Hachi. The beautiful thing about being put under for anesthesia is it knocks you out immediately, and for me, there was no dreaming. I can't say for everybody. I could just say for me, it was like teleportation. I was immediately knocked out, no dreaming at all, and then I just suddenly woke up in a totally separate room with a brand new pain between my legs. All right, Marby says that they have a question. Marby, you're welcome to ask your question. Sorry, a personal, what's the canal made from? Skin or muscle? How does it dilate? Both. It's skin and muscle. I know that they use your scrotum to increase the depth of your vaginal canal. They essentially use your scrotum as a, what's it called? As a skin graft. We use midazolam that causes retrograde amnesia. Patients don't remember. I love it, Antonio. I'm sure I just butchered all those words, but I love it. I love being knocked out and not being able to remember a thing. No, hey, out of curiosity, have you ever considered to make your voice more feminine? Yeah, my voice is one of my last great sources of dysphoria. Though having dealt with the majority of the rest of my dysphoria, my vocal dysphoria is significantly easier to manage. Okay, there's someone I gotta keep an eye out for. If one of my mods could pin the person that needs to be modded. Do I plan on getting any surgeries to help with height dysphoria? That's, as far as I'm aware, is there a surgery for height? There's none that I'm aware of. Just because I'm not aware of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But no, I made it below the 6 foot mark. I'm 5'11", and the fact that I don't have to say 6 foot anymore, that took care of that dysphoria for me. Since I haven't changed my name legally during your time in the hospital, did you ever get dead name? Not once. Not once. They were professionals. They were amazing. Mabry, I have not seen your question. I'm sorry. There is, and it's really painful. That's, yeah, height surgery sounds rough. Any aftercare or long-term side effects for you? Long-term side effects, no. Aftercare, yes. This is not a surgery that you just go to the hospital and the surgeon does their thing and then you just sit in bed for a couple weeks and you're fine. No, this is an active recovery. Don't get this surgery if you can't handle an active recovery. You're gonna have to watch your diet. You're going to have to exercise properly, meaning about 10 minutes of just gentle walking, avoiding stairs. You're going to have to dilate relentlessly during the first 6 weeks. The first 6 weeks are so rough. It's 4 times a day for the first 6 weeks, half an hour each. Dilation doesn't count until the dilator is in as far as it'll go. And dilating a fresh surgery site is rough. Dilation is the most difficult part of recovery by far, not even close. There's multiple checkups. You have to go to a 6-week checkup. You have to go to a 6-month checkup. I myself had a couple revision I had 2 revision surgeries and I had my clitoris cut away from my labia. So yeah, there were some setbacks that were dealt with, but I'm not dealing with them long term. Sent it again. Let me scroll back and see it. If my mods catch Mabry's comment, please. There it is. All good. I was just curious. Why do you end lives randomly with no warning? No hate, just curious. I protect my mental health. It's that simple. I protect my mental health. When it's time to be done with a live, I end. It's kind of like an ear piercing in the sense where it's healed, you have to keep it open. Pretty much, yeah. Does insurance help with these surgeries? Many insurances do, not all. My insurance did not cover anything. Oh, there we go. Found the person that I was looking for. I think. So yeah, my insurance didn't cover. I had to pay out of pocket. But if you guys go to my main account, which is adorable_rainbowfist_, if you check out my link tree and my main account, not my backup account, you will find a list of basically all the major insurances and what aspects of gender affirming care that they cover. Did I raise money to pay for yourself? Just curious. No, I have financial privilege. I was born into a wealthy family, and more or less inherited a part of the company, the family business. So no, I took advantage of my financial privilege to pay for this. How early can I remember having gender dysphoria? My earliest experience. First grade, kindergarten, somewhere around there for dysphoria. I can't really pinpoint it. I was in the live where you brought up on yesterday. It was about a trans woman, and I went up right. Sorry, I don't remember. So you own your own company outside of TikTok. That's cool. I own a part of the family business. I mean, my part is so minuscule that I don't have any actual say in the business at all. I make a good chunk of change off of it. It's pure dumb luck. Pure dumb luck. I was able to pay for this because I got lucky. still friends with Destiny? Who's Destiny? Who's Destiny? How much was it? For bottom surgery, $19,000. For top surgery, $6,000. Do I plan on more surgeries? I'm considering vocal surgery. Oh, she's the one that comes up in the talent show? Yeah, Destiny's awesome. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, Destiny's awesome. Pristine, that's my personal life is none of your business. 19K, that's crazy. That's actually way cheaper than it used to be. Way cheaper. When I first started doing research on this about 10, 15 years ago, they were typically $60, $70, $80,000. Did top surgery make me itch? I don't remember itching. Weird, yeah, so were there any weird after effects of top surgery? Yeah. When I moved my right arm for about a week or so, it would make a little farting sound because there was an air bubble stuck in there. Does the risk of varied results with vocal surgery deter you from it? Yes, it does. Did the air bubble hurt? No, it was just really weird. I called my surgeon's emergency line because I was concerned. They're like, nah, that's normal. That's just an air bubble. You're good. I feel bottom surgery is scarier than vocal surgery. I disagree. See, for me, intimacy was never a big deal, never. So if I got bottom surgery and I wasn't able to experience the big moment anymore, for me, wouldn't have been a big loss. I understand for a lot of other people that would be a huge loss. For me, not a big loss at all. But the risk of losing your voice permanently is a risk that exists with vocal surgery. That I couldn't live with. Guys, I want to remind everyone that we are raising money for a family in Gaza. We raised $150 today. That's absolutely amazing. I don't expect to be able to raise as much for Q&As. I think debates will be far more likely to raise money. But any gift that I receive today, 100% of the gifts that I receive are going to a family in Palestine to get them out of Gaza. We're currently up to 5 cents. We've raised 5 cents. Thank you for the roses, Kiwi. Rawr, thank you for the tiny diny. Thank you. Hi, Mel. Maybe I should have put family before the Red Sox games. What in the world are you on about? How common is voice loss with vocal surgery? Not a high percentage. Guys, we're only going to be running this live for another 15 minutes. So whatever questions you have, ask away. Ask away, guys. Don't forget, Mel and I, Friday night, 7 p.m. We are doing the Mel Adora duo, and I'm already wearing my costume. In part. I have the rest of my costume right over here. Am I considering vocal surgery? How do I feel about it? Vocal surgery scares me significantly more than top or bottom. Significantly more. I was more scared about my top surgery than my bottom surgery, because with my bottom surgery, I did not care about aesthetic results. Did not care how my vagina came out looking, and she came out looking absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with how she looks, but I didn't care if she didn't look perfect. With my chest, I wanted my chest to look fucking good. So I was scared getting this surgery, and I'm very happy with how they look. How much does vocal surgery cost? Around $8,000 typically. How did speed dating go? It was fun. It was fun. Am I going to do another speed dating? That's a big maybe. Probably even. But probably not on the backup. So maybe once the main comes back, then we'll do it. But we're probably not going to do it on the backup. So with vocal surgery, can they change your voice to any octave? No, they can't. I would say that we currently cannot guarantee results. You would want to talk with Kasia about this. Kasia's just gone through the vocal surgery. She's a lot more informed on it than I am. Kasia's two-spirit with ones instead of eyes. She's an incredible woman, and she just had the surgery herself. She can answer your questions better than I can. My main account was live banned for firearms, which is the most ridiculous live ban I've ever received. Yeah, 8,000. Just because a surgery is expensive doesn't mean that results are guaranteed. My bottom surgery cost $19,000. Results were not guaranteed. They never are, and they never should be. You have to go into surgery understanding that what you want isn't necessarily what you're gonna get. Guys, y'all are asking me a lot of questions about vocal surgery. I am not an expert on vocal surgery. I have not been through it. I have not done significant research on it. Talk to Kasia. That's two-spirit with ones instead of eyes. Kasia is still in recovery. Hope you all had a good night. Did anyone watch Chicago play New York today, WNBA? Did anyone watch Angel Reese and co? It was a blowout. Absolute blowout. Do I believe in ghosts? I believe in fourth dimensional shadows. Okay, it's at this point it seems like there aren't any if there aren't any serious questions left, I might just end a few minutes early. Angel Reese is with Chicago.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm just like a huge fan.
How old are you, please?
I am 29.
29. 29, fantastic. What would you like to ask lesbian friends?
Okay, well, I know that you say, like, I don't know, like, the extent of, like, when, like, what I can ask you, I guess. But
Anything. If you're here for a genuine, if you have a genuine question that you want a genuine answer to, I will answer it.
okay, so I have I've heard you say that your vagina, I don't know if like I can say that on here, is
Yep, we could use anatomically correct terms.
okay, that it's self lubricate.
To an extent, so I don't have a cisgender vagina to compare it to. I only have my own vagina because I've never been with anyone, and I'm never going to because I don't want to.
Okay.
So I only have my own experience to compare it to, and for me, there are no lubrication problems at all.
Okay, good. I think like the question that I was going to ask is like, do you? And that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to like. I should have just messaged you about this, but does it ever have like a smell? Like, cause you know how cis women can get like their pH goes off, kind of like that.
I have never had an unpleasant, a truly unpleasant scent. There have definitely been days when it's been stronger than other days, but full disclosure, my sense of smell, not an A plus, not an A plus at all.
Okay.
But I've never had any significant scent down there that's truly bothered me, at least not for an extended period of time.
Okay.
I do seem to recall a very brief period where it was just a strong sense.
And I think I had one more I'm trying to think about. I'm sorry. I'm a little flustered talking to you. I'm sorry.
You're good. I get it. I go into Parker Get a Jobs live every now and then, and I just fucking freeze up because I'm fangirling.
Oh, yeah, I definitely am. Also, you did say, you said you had tilapia on your lip.
Yes.
Did that ever have a smell, or like did it just like? Because I know they use that for like burn victims and stuff, right? Like that.
Yeah, so to be clear, so that everyone's on the same page here, there was immediately, when my bandage was removed for the first time, and I got to see my vagina for the first time, my left labia was pitch black.
Oh, no.
It's not supposed to be pitch black, yeah. So I was informed that one of two things was going to happen. My left labia was blood flow was going to return to my labia and it was going to heal on its own, or it was going to die and fall off. Happy to say that it healed on its own, but there was a little bit of necrosis. Some of the skin had to be removed, and in order to prevent scarring, they sewed fish skin over my left labia, and the fish skin naturally falls off on its own, and the omegas in the fish skin help prevent scarring. And I never noticed any scent. There was never any uncomfortable feeling.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's awesome. I'm so glad you answered that, and I'm glad that both of your lips are fine right now. You are beautiful, and thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
Yeah. So I don't know how true it is that you can like manifest things, but when they told me that there was a chance that my left labia was going to die and fall off, in my head I'm thinking, no, it's not. My left labia is going to heal on its own. I know it. Blood flow is going to return. It's gonna happen. There was never ever a single moment of doubt in my mind that I was going to heal fine, and that's exactly what happened. I healed perfectly fine, and there's no evidence at all at this point of the fact that my left labia damn near died. Tilapia like the fish. Yes, Chantel. Tilapia like the fish.
Hi, Dora.
Hello, Charlie. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
How old are you, please?
18, 2006.
18, 2006. Fantastic. All right. What would you like to ask?
So I know that you got top surgery. It's more of a question for a few new people who got their breasts taken off, because I've been really contemplating on that, because hopefully soon I might be able to get tested on whether or not I can produce babies. So let's say it's a hopefully no. Because even for like the longest time, I thought like having babies was one of the biggest things that I wanted, but it's not now, which is weird. But you know, when you lose that person that you thought that you would want to have a future with, it's just like, yeah. Like, do you know if anything would need to be done if I do end up getting my breasts, I guess, quote unquote, off or like reduced? You know?
What do you mean done? Like,
so like to not have breasts anymore.
the surgery.
Yeah.
Are you asking if there is a surgery for that?
No, I know there is, but it's also I want to know if like you know of anything afterwards would happen. Like
Possible
aftercare.
risks and
Yeah.
for aftercare. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with the aftercare for that. As with any surgery, there's always the possibility of infections. But
Yeah.
no, I, like they're saying in chat, I'm not a doctor. I can't offer
Yeah.
medical advice. And I do not know the aftercare for mammoplasty.
That's okay. I just thought I would ask.
Was it mastectomy? Mastectomy.
Yeah. I just thought I would ask because I don't plan on having bottom surgery, but I do plan on having top surgery because it's just like it's one of my biggest dysphorias, and like I know that. So it just really becomes an issue with myself and my whole body image. But I also own up to it sometimes, and even though being a trans man, I still dress very feminine, which then can confuse quite a lot of people. But I'm like, hey, I love my body for the most part, because literally the only thing that does make me uncomfortable is my chest, but that's literally it. So like I own up to everything else. But it's like you gotta work with what you have sometimes, and right now I'm working with what I got.
Yep. Work with what you got, right? All right.
And I had a small question as well.
Okay, go for it.
So I know that you have plenty of trans people to come up and help debate with you. I was wondering if maybe I could come and help, since I am a trans man and I've been wanting to for a long time. If not, that's okay. I just wanted to come up and ask at least.
I'm not opposed to it. I am definitely looking to expand my the amount of people that I have co-hosts with me. I'm not making promises.
That's okay.
Not opposed to it. Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, just
All right. No
if at
problem.
all, just shoot me a message and I'll let you know when I'm free.
All right. You have a good one.
Cool. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. What do I think about gender roles? Don't love them. They're confining. If someone fits into a gender role and they enjoy being in that gender role, good for them. That's fantastic. But I think gender roles trap people too much. Like, if there's a woman that wants to be a stay-at-home mom, good for her. That's great. And if there's a woman that doesn't want to be a stay-at-home mom, good for her. That's great. Is the eyeliner freehand or stamped? It is freehand. I appreciate you, image 0122. I appreciate you. Gender roles work for some, not for others. Exactly, Katie. Exactly. Would I ever do meet and greets? Only if it was officially sanctioned. It's not something that I would host on my own. There would have to be security. I have too many enemies. There'd have to be security.
Hi there, Adora.
Appreciate you, Stone to the Bones. Appreciate you. Hello, Brayden. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing all right. How old are you, please?
I'm 18 and my birthday is today.
Happy birthday. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've talked to you before on Discord and stuff like that. So,
If you've talked to me before, then you lied about your age before.
no, I haven't talked to you on here, just in the Discord. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Because I
you
was
should.
I'm a sub.
Then you lied on your app, Brayden.
Which app?
Because the app requires you to be 18 plus.
I don't. Which the Discord app?
Yes.
I don't remember that, but I've been this up for a while now. I had a couple of questions.
You're welcome to ask your questions.
I didn't mean that I turned 18 today. I meant that my birthday was today. I'm 19 today. I was just saying that my birthday was today,
Brayden.
but I'm 19. My birthday was today. I was just
Yeah.
saying it was today. I was just pointing that out. I was born 2005. I've come up here before.
You're welcome to ask your questions.
Okay. So I was just saying that I've talked to you before, and so I'm not opposition. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions about your Thanksgiving trip.
Go for it.
Okay, so whenever you first discovered that you were, well, I guess you don't discover, but when you first, started recognizing that you were a girl, I guess when you were younger, do you mind sharing what age that was?
Yeah, I knew that I was a girl really, really young. My earliest memories, I like to say around 4 years old, 4 o'clock. And I discovered what it meant to be transgender in my early 20s.
Okay. Right, because I've been in several debates. I know that you said that you knew, but you just didn't have the correct terms and stuff until your 20s. Okay. So, what was, the most eye-opening, would you say, the most eye-opening experience you had at that young age that, really said that I'm a girl?
Well, it was, I would say, the biggest thing when I look back is I think about these games that my brother and I would play. They were just games that we would play around the house. So with no video games, no electronics, or anything like that. And when we played these games, we would make characters just off the top of our heads. They were never characters from a book or from a TV show. They're characters that we created ourselves. And every single character that I created, every single one of them was a girl. To me, looking back on that, seems like a pretty big sign.
Yeah, definitely. All right. And then I'll just only have one more question. Because I'm not trans myself. So I know maybe after you got some of your, because your post-op, you had both surgeries. I saw the videos and how euphoric it was for that, when you had that done for you. I just wanted to know, if there is one, what's the most euphoric experience you've had since beginning your journey?
Seeing my new genitalia for the first time.
Wonderful. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
That you do that. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry that we had a little bit. But that's all the questions I had. I promise I wasn't lying or anything. I
Okay.
There at the beginning. My birthday is today. My birthday is in May 2005. I was just pointing out that my birthday is today. And that I was over.
Okay.
Yes.
You have a good one, Brayden.
Okay. You have a good one too. I am over it.
You too.
I swear.
Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Brayden seems nice. Brayden seems super chill. Okay. It is 11 o'clock, guys. I don't want to stay up too much later. I want to be able to unwind before bed, so I'm going to end this live now. There are some changes coming to my channel. I don't know exactly what they're going to look like, so I'm not going to announce everything right now. The Patreon is coming to an end. If you are a subscriber to my Patreon, cancel your subscription and move on over to Twitch. For the same price, $5 a month, you'll be getting way more content on Twitch. So I'm getting rid of Patreon because it's just an inferior version of Twitch. The Twitch package is so much better. You're going to be getting almost all of my lives immediately after the live, rather than a week after the live. So yeah, if you're a Patreon subscriber, cancel your subscription, and if you still would like to subscribe, consider my Twitch, which is Adorable Rainbow Fist on Twitch. That's change number one that's coming. There's other things that I'm considering. I'm not talking about them now because they're not official yet. See y'all later. Thank you for being here.